Hey guys, today's video is gonna be meal prep and cooking and things. I will be the sausage. Let me get it out. Where's it at? This Holmes Smokehouse sausage that we bought like 2 weeks ago from Ramey's. We still have not tried it. I'm gonna be cooking that today for Jeff. Some breakfast things. Now I was gonna do him like biscuits and stuff, and he said no, he didn't want that. He just wanted this for sandwiches. So I said okay, that makes it easier on me. So I'm gonna do this for him for breakfast for the week, and I'm going to make the Hop and John soup for Jeff and Noah. Now I do not have the packet of wild rice. I totally forgot that I didn't have that, because usually we have it. It's something that I usually keep a stock of, but we had used it all up and I had not restocked it, so I don't have it, and that's okay because we have used other rice. I have just used plain rice, but I'm going to use either a Spanish rice, a Mexican rice, or just the chicken flavored rice-a-roni. One of those, and it'll be just fine. Nobody will mind at all. I actually got to take that other sausage out. Where is it at? Over here. Let's see. And the meat that we got yesterday. Ooh, I'm sorry if that bumped y'all, because I did just kind of like put it down on the same counter that you're sitting on. Sorry. Anyway, I'm going to be repackaging that meat. Some of it we have to cut up, some of it we don't. No, I actually think we have to cut it all up. No, the ribs we don't. That's just going to be repackaged. Now, Jeff and Noah are not home right now. They had to go do something, and they'll be back in 20-30 minutes or so. That's fine. I'm a big girl. I can stay at home alone. But I've done it lots of times. But anyway, I'm going to get to cooking. Now, my Instant Pot doodad is in the dishwasher, but I do have an extra one. The freezer's popping like mad. Why? I don't know. I don't know where it's at. I'll have to look on. Well, I know, but I don't know. It's like I'm still not used to everything, but I know where I put it, I think. I'll find it. But anyway, I'm going to get to going, and I'm going to get started with the 2 sausages. Okay, so I'm going to see if I can get it to where you can see everything I'm doing, kind of. You may not be able to see everything, but sort of, kind of, a little bit. There's some oil in there because I don't know how oily this is going to be. Last night when I used the Instant Pot, which I have 2 of the inserts, I've got 2 of those, so that's great. I love that I found that one at Ollie's for, I think it was $6 or $8. I can't remember exactly how much it was. Wrong knife, don't want that knife. You know, whenever you pull out the wrong knife, you just don't want it. Anyway, I can't remember how much I paid for it exactly, but I am so glad I found it because they're so expensive otherwise. What does that sound? Oh, it's Allie. It's her little toe tapping. I was like, what is that? You know, being in the house by yourself, you're like, what in the world's going on? What is that noise? Okay, so I think I've smelled sausage that smells like this before. I am extremely picky with my sausage. Now, Jeff is not as picky as I am. He is a little bit picky. But I am extremely picky when it comes to sausage. And I am going to try this so I can give you my opinion. But honestly, most of the time, it's Kaneka or Kelly's for me. And I am going to go ahead and cut it down like this. Just put it in the pan. It doesn't smell bad. It's like, I mean, it smells like sausage. I should have left part of it in the package, but the way they have it packaged, they've got it vacuum sealed around it. This is not quite hot enough. It's not sizzling yet much. There's a little sizzle there, but that's all right. And maybe Jeff can give you his opinion of it too. Now, Noah is not a huge fan of sausage, of pork at all, really. He'll eat some sausage if it's been on the grill, but he's not a huge fan of sausage or, well, any pork. That's why we don't cook a lot of pork, is because of that. No other reason. Alright, these are not perfectly, stick that in there. Like, they're not exactly the same size, but we don't care about that. Alright, so, get my hands. Get that, because I do want to put a little bit of oil in this, or at least spray it some. Because I don't want to end up like, I don't know, with it sticking all in there. Now, I am not going to use the Instant Pot setting. I'm using the slow cooker setting today. I always sniff the sausage because I have had brand new sausage that I bought. Like, I bought it one day and the very next day I opened it up and it was no good. And it was in date. Called the grocery store. This is where we lived at the other house. Called the grocery store and I told them. They said bring it back. They had the whole entire case that was like that. So somebody somewhere had messed up and lost them a lot of money. Okay, I'm gonna get this scrambled up, and I'll use this one, make it easier. It's a long one. Smells like breakfast time in here, and it's already 2 in the afternoon. Scrambled up and find my tongs. Sorry about all the noise. The tongs I think are too short for that crock, so I think I'm gonna put them in something else. And this is the Holmes Smokehouse from Texas. Can you do the thing? There you go. Just to let y'all know what our thoughts are once we get it tested. Put this in the dishwasher. I do wash my hands a lot. That's why they're so dry all the time. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and let this be cooking up, and I'll come back once I get this to the next step. And I might just bring the camera over here so you guys can see what's going on in this pot. Now, I have shared this recipe before, so it's nothing new. Also, something I want to say. You know, I cooked the black-eyed peas last night. I don't know if I told y'all. We had pork chops with onion, black-eyed peas, and fried cornbread. That's what we had. We were going to have some kind of potato, but we didn't. And I cooked extra black-eyed peas just for this. That is a little tip I'm going to give you right now. Cook extra for later. It's wonderful. So, leftovers on purpose for other purposes is a great thing. I'll be back. Okay, so the sausage is done, and I'm going to turn it off and cancel that, and then I'm going to put it over on slow cook. That is what I love about having the Instant Pot, is you can saute something and then slow cook it, or saute something and then pressure cook the rest of the way. Now, if I was pressure cooking it, I would make sure that I had every little bit of all the yummy parts in the bottom out, because if you don't, you will have a burn notice. Since I am not slow cooking it, since I'm not Instant Potting it, since I am slow cooking and not pressure cooking, I'm gonna let it be. Now, the way I would get that out is I would put some sort of liquid in. So I have 2 cans of tomatoes. They're just diced tomatoes. One of them has a pop top, the other one does not. So I got to get my can opener because I didn't. And pop this top now. But anyway, it's 2 cans of tomatoes, juice and all. You can use whatever kind of tomatoes you want. I'm just using diced tomatoes because I am. And I'm going to keep one of these cans in case I need some water, because you are supposed to put in chicken broth if you need it. If you don't need it, don't put it in. See, I got all the little bits, all the yummy brown bits out of the bottom. You can get them out really easily with a wooden spoon, and I've gotten most of those out now, which I'm not really too worried about it, but I would like to get some of them out. And those brown bits are not burnt, it's just flavor. They're not burnt at all. There's no burn smell in my house. Everything's good. I think I might have got all of them out. I could Instant Pot it, but I'm not. Alright, so the next thing you're supposed to put in is 2 cans of black-eyed peas. You guys know, as I said, I made my own. Now, I don't have 2 cans here. I have probably more than that here. I'm going to put this bowl in that is mostly peas with a little bit of the juices from the peas. Has a little bit of that, what they would call, is it pea slop or something? I don't know, honestly. I've heard it called things here in the South that really are gross to me, but I don't know. Anyway, in that one, I have just the peas. In this one, I have the peas and the liquid, mostly liquid, and I'm putting all of that in there. Now, you might ask, why are you putting so much? It's calling for 2 cans. Because that is what I have, is one reason. And the other reason is Noah likes extra peas. And Jeff is good with all of it. So I will be right back. I gotta wash my hands and I can't do it here because y'all are in the sink. Okay, I have made this recipe so often I know it by heart. Let me flip this other sausage. Ooh, some of it might be time to flip on out of there. Let it get a little bit more brown on that side. I like my sausage to be pretty brown though. I like it crispy. So that's me. Alright, so I do not have the wild rice like I said. I am using the Spanish rice because that's what I have, which is fine. And what you do, if you have whatever rice, you put the whole thing, it should be long grain and wild rice. Put the whole thing of rice in. Y'all quit popping over there. And the seasoning packet. As I said, I've used other kinds. Jeff and Noah don't care. They like it either way. So, I'm going to stir it up, see if I need any more liquid. I don't think I will since I put so much of the other stuff in. If I find that I do, all I got to do is add it later. But if you do not use, alright, if you go by the exact recipe, it's 1 pound of sausage, 2 cans, 14.5 ounce of black-eyed peas, 2 cans, 14.5 ounce of tomatoes, and then 2 cans of 14.5 ounce of the chicken broth, and then 1 box with the seasoning of the long grain wild rice. And you just cook your sausage, put everything else in, and put it on slow cook and let it cook until your rice is done. Because by the time your rice is done, everything else will be warm because your sausage is already cooked. You don't have to worry about it. Everything will heat through and you'll have a yummy meal whenever you want it. Now, one reason why, get off there, I don't add the extra broth right now is, let me get the camera up here. One reason why I don't add the extra broth right now is because Noah likes it thicker. He likes more of a stew than a soup, even though it's called Hoppin' John soup. And so I just let it be, and I make what they want. All right, I am putting that on there. I don't think I'm going to keep the can, but that's why I really don't worry about adding any more broth. And I will check it. It's set on 3 hours to cook, and that'll mean 2, 3, 4, 5:30 will be food time, which is great. So just gonna let it cook, and I'll show you what it looks like whenever it's done. And the sausage is done, and I think maybe I just heard my boys get home, but I don't know for sure. Okay, so it was not them. It was something that went down the road. But I need to refill this because, you know, can't run out of oatmeal. I can't run out of oatmeal. I mean, I can, but I don't want to. So I'm going to pour the older into this little bowl. I can pour it right back into this when I'm done. And I'm going to put however much of this will fit in there. I don't think it all is going to fit. I hope it will. Do y'all remember whenever you were younger, or maybe even like you bought them, that your mom would buy these and it had little cups in them? I can't open it. There we go. There. Okay. I hear something now. But anyway, there was little cups in these, and that's what we used to drink out of as children. Wouldn't it be cool if you still got stuff like that? I don't know how long they did it, but Quaker Oatmeal had them. Yay, it all fit. Yay. No cup. I guess I'll have to just put my measuring cup back in. Or I'll put the other back in. That's the only cup I got. Put that in, and it's ready for me in the morning, because that's what I've been eating most of the time for breakfast. Let me pick up this. Wouldn't it be cool though if there was a cup? I mean, I don't need any, but you know, those memories as a child. Alright, I'm gonna put this away. So, filled up. Good for a while. Here's your piece. Where's him a little? Here you go. Did you wash your hands yet? No. Well, then you go wash your hands. I'll save it for you. Okay, so Jeff and I, well, Noah's going to try it too, but he's going to wait, are going to try this sausage to see if we like it. It's that Holmes brand. I can already tell you it doesn't smell the same. What'd you do to your hand? Oh, it's a thing. Okay.
I got tattooed.
It's not a tattoo. Tastes kind of like something I've had before.
Yeah, me too.
It's not bad.
No, it ain't bad.
It's not my favorite though, because Kaneka and Kelly's are going to be always my favorite, but I could eat. Got a little spice happening. You don't ever have any spice. I'd eat it. It's pretty good. Noah's going to try it. What you think?
It's pretty good.
You got to have it all week.
That'd be fine with me.
Alright, so this can be put in the refrigerator. Weirdo. Supper's in the pot.
All right.
It's not ready yet. Alright, so, I mean, I would eat it again. I'm not going to say I would not eat that again. I would like to get some more sometime and try it on the grill. Because I just would like to. So, once Noah tastes it, I'll tell you what he thinks. But like I told y'all, he's not a big fan of, like, lots of different pork products. Okay, so Jeff and I are about to go ahead and process the meat so that we can have it put in the freezer. And I've got me some bags. Some of it will be for my lunches. Some of it is going to be for just full family meal. But I wanted to get some things that I could have more protein for my lunches. So that is why we did this. Haven't ever really done this before, but that's what we're going to do. Like, normally I feel weird to fix myself a full meal at lunch, and I don't know why, but I'm gonna start, so we're gonna get this going. You could have finished what you were saying.
I got golfers little boys on the high. They play golf all over.
Do you still have it, or I thought they fixed that?
No, they fixed the tennis elbow.
Oh, okay.
Oh, now let's see. We'll whack it in half right here.
Okay, so I guess this one we're gonna do for like
Beef tip.
me. Well,
Or,
what I'm saying is like for lunches for me,
what you want?
like beef tips, but I don't want it to be like huge. Hello, sir. Right there, your towels. You probably have clothes in the hamper in here where I folded clothes, but I don't know. I hadn't went through them. I can't remember. I know you have socks. For the ones that are for my lunch, I'm going to put it in like regular sandwich bags, and then I'm going to put those sandwich bags into a big freezer bag. That way I don't use a bunch of the quart size bags, because I really don't need a quart size. So this is the smallest that I feel like would work. What do you think, Jeffrey?
Where's me?
That's not what I even said. That is not what I meant. So we're doing the beef tips. We're gonna do some like stir fry, or it could be fajita type cut, and we're gonna do the chicken. We're just gonna cut it in half, and then the pork ribs, we're just gonna put those, like separate those. So the only things he's gonna have to cut will be the beef tips, or the meat. The meat, that was ridiculous. The beef and the chicken, right? That's all we have out there, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna wait till you get finished cutting. It's wild over there.
That's small enough for you?
Yeah. I just don't want it to be too big, like huge pieces. And if something happens and I don't eat a couple of packs, and then it's like, oh well, we need a meal for us. We want beef tips for us. I can just grab that and just grab 2 or 3 packs for the 3 of us to have a meal, or to make a stew or whatever. This does not necessarily have to be for me. It can be for all 3 of us too. I don't even know how much to do for just me though. Do you?
Oh, how hungry are you?
Right now? Not very. Tomorrow I'll be hungrier because I haven't eaten tomorrow yet. That should be enough, shouldn't it? You don't know?
Don't make me.
Well, I guess if I have leftovers, you can have them.
Yeah.
I don't know. There won't be leftovers, most likely. I'm just trying to do more protein in my diet, because I don't like, a lot of times I'll eat oatmeal And I know it's got protein in it because I add the milk and stuff, but that might need a little bit more. But it's not like a well-rounded meal, I guess. And I want to do like a meat, a vegetable, you know, something like that. Try to do a little bit better with my meals. Jeffrey, why do I have that weird thing where I feel weird about fixing myself a meal in the middle of the day?
Cause you're crazy.
Oh, thanks. No, seriously, why do I do that? Like, why do I mean, I've always been that way. Like, I don't want to fix myself anything without, like, I don't know how to explain it. Even whenever you used to work out of town, I would eat like French fries. Even for supper, or I'd eat a frozen pizza. I was definitely not eating right back then because I was like 18, 19 years old. Definitely not doing what I should have been doing. But I didn't mind going to McDonald's with your sister and us going having breakfast and stuff. But if I was eating by myself, and I didn't mind fixing a meal whenever it was me and her or me and a friend. Which I guess she's a friend too, but you know what I'm saying. I'm crazy, I reckon.
Yeah, I've been telling you.
You gonna get a whooping.
Whooping?
Yeah, that's 5 meals of that for me. So the rest of it I'm gonna do just for like family meals. I'm not doing the fajitas and stuff for me because that'd be a big meal. We should have put a cloth under that so it doesn't slide.
Don't bother me.
I know, you don't care if it slides. You like it when it slides.
What do you want out of this one?
A few more beef tips and the rest of it like fajita type, or like if we decide to do Mongolian beef or something.
How much is a few more beef tips?
Enough to make this for a family meal.
We'll do that right here.
There will be ladies who you make nervous because of the way you're doing that. You know that, right? Because not having anything under that and it sliding around.
It's all in the fingers.
Yeah, that's the point. They don't want you to lose your fingers.
And keep things curled. Curl.
Your fingers are naturally curled. What's that face?
What face?
Huh?
What face?
The face you're making. Alright, the rest of it just do like fajitas.
Fajitas!
What is it?
This is what way to meet you.
The grain?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I tried this before and I ended up not fixing the meals for myself and cooking it for all of us. Because, I don't know, I got a brain problem then. I'm gonna need at least think 4 more baggies of this for the chicken. Yeah.
Okay, it's falling apart before you can cook it.
That could be a good thing or a bad thing. What is it?
Trying to see which way my grain went.
It goes 2 different ways, it looks like. You can get those?
You can if you want to. Both.
The what?
Just a minute, rest this.
I don't know what you said.
I said you want to rest it.
Yeah, I want the rest of it. Do you want to just put this like this and do beef and chicken fajitas, or do you just want to do beef? Because if we left it like this, we could take out a chicken breast and do it, cut it up later. You know, later on, whenever we start to do it.
Wait.
Then we'll have 2 meals with fajitas. I could do shrimp in yours, and well, yours, because Noah doesn't like the shrimp fajitas, I don't think. I don't know, does he? He likes shrimp tacos. He loves shrimp tacos. It was grizzly or something. So that's real tender?
Feel like it is.
Well, that's good.
Look like it is.
That's good.
Gotta tear it apart as I.
Don't tear it apart. I know that's supposed to come apart, but Okay, so that's 1 meal of beef tips for the family, 2 meals of fajitas if we add chicken to it, or 1 meal if we don't, and 5 lunches for me. And or like say tonight I don't eat what they're eating, so I could fix me some beef tips. I might do that actually, because I don't know what I'm fixing myself. So that's 5 lunches, yeah, several meals out of both of those. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in the freezer. Like I said, it's 2 fajita meals if we add chicken, 1 beef tip or like a beef stew if we wanted to do that, and then 5 lunches or a meal if I don't eat what they're eating for a dinner like that of the beef. So there's that. And I'm gonna clean this up, wash this real well because we don't mix meats, and then we're gonna go on to the chicken, I think, or we're gonna do the pork first because we don't have to cut the pork up. What?
I'll bring them over.
Oh, he's gonna bring both of them in. We'll probably just bag the pork up and then come back and cut the chicken because we're just gonna fillet the chicken, I think. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and separate the ribs, and I am gonna have at least 1 bag that has a couple of those in it for like a couple meals, I guess. So I probably should get out a couple of these to put it in. Now these are bone in, so I think I'm gonna get, and they're kind of smaller, I guess. Yeah, they're kind of smaller. So I'm gonna put 2 in each one of these for me to have for like a meal for lunch. Well, that one's bigger. Maybe I'll just pick the small ones, and then I'll put the rest in a bag for a family meal. That one's kind of skinny, so I'll get that one. This one's kind of, well, it's skinny on one end and not on the other. But I'm going to try to cook me some in the air fryer. I'm going to test that out, see how it works out. But I'll have me like 2 lunches or something. And if something happens, and say like on the weekend, Noah has something he's going to do, and it's just me and Jeff, then I can pull some, like 2 packs of this out and have me and Jeff a meal. How many of these do you think I should put in each one of these bags for the other?
For what?
For like, this will be like if you have, having you some for work. And then I guess I'll get another small bag. And I'll have 3 of these other small ones. 3 small packs. Alright, so this is done. I just gotta seal it up, but I'm gonna wash my hands first. Alright, so this will be for a family meal. And then these 3 will be for lunches, or like I said, if it's just me and Jeff, I can pull out 2 bags of these and make us a meal. I don't know what that thing's doing. Also, our food is not cooking like it was supposed to. It's taking a lot longer than what I had planned. Their food. So that's 3 meals there, and then a meal for us one night, and then Jeff to have for work the next day too. So there's that. We don't have any more space where the pork goes. guess I'll just put it. Like, we got enough room for the big one, but not the small one.
You said you left clay in these?
Yeah. I'll put the small one down at the bottom. I don't think there's anything wrong with the Instant Pot. Because, I mean, I just used it last night. It was fine. Stir it up and see what's happening. It's just not cooking like it should. Like, maybe I should have started it earlier in the day. Or else turned it on high. I usually do it on medium. And maybe I should have turned it on high. It's like it's trying to stick on the bottom. I'm gonna put those in these, but I only have 5 here now. So let me get one more.
What are you doing, like individual? Or
Yeah,
small?
because those are gonna be like for my lunches though. If it's super small, what is that on there? What is that?
Blue?
Oh, let's not talk about that. Well, I can eat the small ones for lunch, and it'll be fine. And we can just put them in there, and then we can stick them in the big bag. Because we have plenty of chicken otherwise, like for family meals. Let me get this figured out. Seems fine. I don't know what's... Deep. That is small. Oh well. That's plenty big for a lunch. For me anyway. Probably me for a supper. I don't know. It is kind of small, but it's about what 2 chicken strips would be, isn't it? And that's what I usually eat, is 2 chicken strips. Well, yeah, some places have huge chicken strips, and I can't eat 2 of them even.
Different between chicken strip and chicken tender.
Chicken tenderloin is different, I know, but that'll be fine though. This is plenty big. Be better than what I've been doing, eating oatmeal all the time, or cereal. That's what I've been doing lately. Getting my fiber though. Alright, so that's 6 lunches if we want to do it that way. But I can take them out otherwise. Now, let me move the camera. Okay, so I went ahead and put that away and washed my hands. But what I was going to say is we have a lot of chicken. We have more chicken than anything else because we've gotten good deals on it, good sales on it. So That's why we have so much. But the reason why we bought the chicken this week was just specifically for me to have lunches. So I think what I'm going to do is share my lunches with y'all sometimes. That way, what was that?
Share your lunch.
Well, I can't actually share it, but show y'all what I'm doing. But that way, maybe you can get some ideas. And even if I just grill me a piece of chicken and, well, I wouldn't want to turn on the grill. That would be weird. But like have a salad with chicken on it, it'd be better than what I've been doing, because sometimes I don't even eat lunch. What was that?
Show them I'm cleaning.
Oh, they probably heard it. But anyway, whoo, that's strong. Anyways, I'm going to show you this food whenever it's done, because I said I would. But then after that, I think are we going to do the living room tonight?
If we get to it.
Okay, we may or may not rearrange the living room, so we'll see. I'll let you know if we're going to or not. Okay, so this is the Hoppin' John soup. After it's, I don't want to get that thing because it's not going to work well. Let me get a spoon to stir it up. Okay, so I started up some, and like I said, I did not put the broth in it because Noah likes it more like a stew than a soup, and Jeff doesn't care either way. At least I don't think he does. Do you care, Jeffrey? He was in here. Now I'm talking to myself, I guess. Well, I'll just talk to y'all. He went in the other room. But anyway, oh, there's a, sorry for that noise. A stem from something? Oh, goodness. Must be the tomatoes. Sorry for fogging y'all up. But yeah, there's a little stem right there. It's not gonna focus. I'm gonna put it on the counter. Alright, Jeffrey, do you care if it's thick or thin? He doesn't care as long as he's got groceries. Alright, so there's that. I'm gonna, they're gonna eat that and the leftover fried cornbread from last night. And I got beef tips for me, and I have a baked potato somewhere. I think Jeff's fixing to finish it up. But, are we gonna do the living room? Whatever that thing is?
Yes.
Alright, so we're gonna do the living room and after we eat. There's taters. He made 2.
Ta-da.
Okay, Jeff also put this up in our bathroom in the water closet. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but we already had it. It was one that was in our old bathroom a long time ago, but and we used it for like our hand towel. That's why it looks like that. We could redo it, but we're just not going to. We kind of like the rustic look, and I just got to clean it up, figure out what I'm going to do. I'm wondering if I could hang one of my little planters on it. I'd have to ask Jeff if it's sturdy enough. I don't know how he anchored it in the wall. I know that this screw is in a stud, so I don't know if it would work or not, but it is a very small planter, and I would just think that would be cute to have a little plant there, and the sun comes in that window really well. So, and the plants are low light anyway, so it'd be fine. So there's that. Like I said, I don't know what I'm doing with it yet, but shelves are good. And he also put this up that we had gotten from Hobby Lobby. It was a half price, so it was like $3. We're gonna have to get different key rings, but now we have somewhere to put our freezer key and our other freezer key from our other freezer. They both work for either one of the freezers though. And like shed key and the front door, what is that thing called? Storm door key, which actually we need to get another one of these made so Noah has one and just put them on our keychains. But we never lock that door. So there's that. We don't lock the storm door. We just lock the other one. So there's, it's got a deadbolt. The other one does. But there's something else he did. Now we're gonna go eat as soon as we get Noah in here. Okay, so we got supper's done. We ate supper. This is still cooling off a little bit, so I don't want to put it in the refrigerator yet, but Jeff's bowl I had made before that we started eating, so I went ahead and put it away. I got the dishwasher going because it was full, and got the kitchen cleaned up. Got Noah still hasn't tried the sausage. It's sitting right there. Jeff's sausage, half of one of those baked potatoes, because I couldn't eat both of them. And Jeff ate half of one of them tonight, and tomorrow he's gonna eat the other one. Then Jeff's work bowl is there, and then, like, you know, we're gonna put the other, we've got space up top to put the other leftovers, but the kitchen's cleaned up. Okay, so that's done. And now I'm going to show you what the living room looks like right now. Now, these are things that Jeff has brought from the other house. And some of this I think we need to go through because I don't know if all of it works. And then this over here is our board games. And we've got to empty a tote or two. Well, I've already emptied one, but empty my other tote out of the office, and I'm gonna put those in there, but I'm not doing that tonight. We've got to situate. He also today fixed Daisy's litter box enclosure so we can put her litter box in there. I might just do that tomorrow. I'm probably not gonna do it on camera because, I mean, I might show y'all what it looks like after, but I just don't want to show y'all litter box. It's just gross to me. But right now, the living room looks like this. The couch is on that wall, and then this orange chair is here, and then our table is here. Table's probably not gonna move. And then under the table we have that bench. Okay, so what the plan is moving the orange chair into the office so that whenever I'm in there and playing a game or something, or I'm working on YouTube or whatever, whenever Jeff's off work, he can come in there with me if he wants to and have a comfortable place to sit. That's what we plan to do right now. That will not stay there forever. We're gonna just eventually give this chair away. He's bobbing his head because we do want to have a bed situation in there, seating and bed situation. So we're gonna put the couch going the other way, put the bench. We're just gonna do it and you'll see it after. How about that? Because I think it'd be better. But most likely the table's not moving. So should I leave this on the table or should I move it onto that to film? I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'll be back. Okay, so that's there, and we have to have it away from the wall or else it won't open. That's got like my filming equipment and stuff in it. I don't really know how I'm gonna do the pillows, but I thought it'd be nice to have some sort of pillow there in case somebody wants to sit on this. But it just doesn't look right like that. Wow, thanks.
Yeah.
We took the board out from under it because why, Jeffrey?
Because it's too hard.
It's too hard. It's too stiff. The way it is right now, I explain it, it's like a wave. Is that how it is?
Depending on which way you sit.
Depending on which way you sit. It'll do for now, though. And then we put the other little bench that we had in our bedroom over under that. Yes, it does have like covers in it for our bed and our weighted blankets, but that's okay. We can come in here and get them if we want to. But I don't, we want to put a fireplace in there. There's still stuff on the table we got to get off because it just needs to be done. But we're still transitioning into getting all this stuff done. And we had put that box in here that is Jeff's, and I put that on top of it. And then those two boxes, one of them has like gaming controllers and stuff. The other one has my seasonal pillowcases for the pillows Jeff's laying on. And then we've got the little duck lamp. I don't want that in the floor. I gotta figure out where I want to put it. I was thinking having it up on the mantle, but I don't think that'll work because I can never light it because I'd be afraid of it messing with the deer horns. And I can't have it over there because of the TV. So maybe we can figure out something later. But for now, it's right there. Talking about the oil lamp. But like I said, all this stuff we got to figure out. Some of it's game stuff. This is like a lap desk for in here whenever we're sitting on the couch. I use it when I'm editing with my laptop, and like bingo and stuff like that. So we got to get all that situated. And I guess Jeffrey's going to be in a thumbnail because I got to take a picture of this. You going to be in the thumbnail? I'll be right back. My face is very red. He's coughing. What's he coughing for? He was asleep. Anyway, we put the chair in the office. We'll worry about that later. I'm going to try to go ahead and empty the bin tomorrow and get all the games situated. Some of the games, like the small, like card games, like I think we have Skip Bo and Rook, and just Uno and regular playing cards. We're going to put those in like one of the shoebox box type things. Well, do we have any of those empty? And I'm not talking about the one for my fall decorations came out of. I'm not talking about that one.
Not down here.
Okay, if we don't have any empty, I got a shadow. If we don't have any empty here, we have some up there at the other house. And we'll just get that next time we go up there, which we're going to be going up there more, I think, this week. But the small games will go in the closet in the office. And the big ones I want to put into those two bins. And there's a spot under the desk that they can go that will be a perfect place for them. And we may put a few of the games that we might play more often in the closet, but the rest of it's going to go under there because it'll be fun to have them accessible but not in here. So where they were before was not very accessible at the other house. But that is all we have for today. I've been filming all day long. Little bits here and there, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you again tomorrow. Thank you for hanging out with us today. I do appreciate it. If you don't mind, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you're doing because I really do want to know. If you have a prayer request, you can leave that down below as well. I do have... Will you go turn off my alarm? It's in the bedroom. I do have... I want to say I have a printable for that recipe for the Hoppin' John soup. If I don't, I'll try my best to remember to link that video. And the smokehouse stew, I had forgotten to link the video, but I did go ahead and put the recipe in that video. If you want to go back and look at that recipe in the description, it is there if you guys want to copy it and print it off, or like highlight it and print it. If you're on a computer and you have your computer hooked to your computer to your printer, you can do that. But anyway, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank you again. And like I said, if you have a prayer request, leave that down below. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.